Ho, ho, ho! When I think of citrus, I picture summer. Warm beaches, cool water, a drink in my hand. Well, let's bring some summer into fall and winter with these cookies. Welcome to Mama Reubo's Kitchen. Now these cookies are the perfect canvas for a variety of flavors. And just like the sugar cookie, they can be decorated festively too. Now we're gonna keep it simple this time around, but just know that if you wanna get crazy with your festivities, decorate them to suit your needs. So let's get started. All right, so for my cookie recipe, I have my stand mixer. And the first thing that I wanna do is I wanna get a package of cream cheese, which is about 8 ounces, and it's gonna be softened. And to that, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add 3/4 cup of unsalted butter, also softened. Now what I wanna do is I wanna get those creamed together so they're light and fluffy. All right, that looks good. Now what I wanna do is I wanna add 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract. And what I'm gonna do is just mix that until that's well combined. Perfect. Now to that, we're gonna add 1 cup of confectioner sugar. And what you wanna do is you wanna start it on slow so that way you don't get a cloud of powdered sugar on you. So start it off slow, and then once it's kind of mixed through, then build up speed to get it completely mixed in. Perfect. Now, I have my flour here. I have 2 cups of all-purpose flour. And to that, I'm gonna add 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. And I'm just gonna whisk that through just so that everything is well combined. And then we're gonna add it to our batter. Perfect. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna add the flour to the cream cheese mixture. I'm gonna add 1/2 of it at a time. And just like with the powdered sugar, I'm gonna start off slow so that way I don't get, rained on by flour. And then we're gonna build up speed to get it completely mixed through. All right, perfect. Now I'm gonna scrape down the bowl, but before I give it a final mix, at this point is when I'm gonna add the orange zest. And then I'm just gonna give it one final mix to get everything mixed through. Now what I want to do is I want to get this rolled out onto a parchment paper, and what we're going to do is we're going to form it into a log. Now as far as the length, that kind of doesn't matter. What we're trying to do is get a girth of about, 1.5 inches. Now I'm using parchment paper so that way what I can do is I can roll it up, and once you roll it up, then you just taper off the ends and just kind of get everything compact. That way you have one solidified log once you put it in the refrigerator. And what that's gonna do is that's just gonna make it easier to cut into cookies. All right, so I got my log form. Now what I wanna do is just roll it up into the parchment paper. All right, and then we're just gonna kind of twist the ends, kind of like it's candy. We want to just get it nice and tight, so that way it can get nice and compact. Perfect, now this just goes into the refrigerator for 30 minutes. So, I've got my cookie dough out of the refrigerator. It's been about 30 minutes. And so what I want to do is get it unwrapped, and then what we're going to do is we're going to cut it into about 1/4 inch thick cookies, and then place them on a baking sheet. And these are going to bake in an oven at 325 degrees for about 15 to 18 minutes. Now while those cool, I'm gonna go ahead and make the icings. For the orange, I'm gonna make a chocolate icing, and for the lemon, I'm gonna make a white chocolate icing. Now what I have here is 4 ounces of semi-sweet chocolate, and what I'm gonna do is to that, I'm just gonna add 2 tablespoons of orange juice. Now what we want to do is just microwave this at 30-second intervals, mixing in between until we get to that smooth texture. All right, that looks good. And now we're gonna set that aside and work on the white chocolate icing. Now for the white chocolate, I have 4 ounces of the white chocolate, and to it, I'm gonna add 3 tablespoons of lemon juice. Now we're gonna do the same thing. We're just gonna microwave this at 30-second intervals and mix in between until it's nice and smooth. All right, that looks good. Now what we want to do is get our cookies frosted. These cookies are as delicious as summer and as festive as fall and winter. Deliciousness on a plate. Thank you bunches for joining me in my kitchen. Hit that like button if you like being here, and if you want to join again, consider subscribing. That bell button, that will give you notice. Comment what foods that you're expecting during this holiday season, and send all your recipe pics to all my social media. And I will catch you back here for more deliciousness.